She's fought for safe water for decades.
And my work out here began because of the people of Flint.
The story behind her crusade to expose contaminated water in California turned into a box office hit.
By the way, we had that water brought in special for you folks. Came from well in Hinckley.
Tonight, Erin Brockovich is speaking on the crisis in Flint and her connection to Dr. Hanna-Attisha, who helped expose the water crisis.
Yeah, Brockovich admits there are many similarities between the two. Both were on a solo mission to expose a problem, and both were initially ignored.
And now they've united to help bring awareness to Flint in this Help Me Hank special report.
This can't be Flint, Michigan, a once proud American city, now the center of controversy. A city where its citizens now have to line up and wait for something that seems so basic: water.
You don't want to drink it, you don't want to cook it.
There's not a part of life that I had never expected.
Although the story of what's happening here in Flint only started making national headlines late last year, Erin Brockovich was already well aware of the problem, informed early on by insiders who wanted her advice and her expertise.
I have to tell you, this is a model community under difficult circumstances, using their voice to make a difference. And
Brockovich has been using her voice to bring about change for decades. You may remember it was her investigation into contaminated water in Hinckley, California, that became the basis for the blockbuster film Erin Brockovich.
By the way, we had that water brought in special for you folks. Came from well in Hinckley.
Julia Roberts playing Brockovich in the movie that would earn her an Academy Award and make Brockovich a household name. Since then, she's worked mainly away from the spotlight, uncovering environmental disasters all across the country.
This is the tip of the iceberg of something that is playing itself out as we speak across the United States.
Cities, suburbs, rich, poor, Democrat, Republican controlled. Brockovich says water contamination is a huge problem.
This is our water supply. Not one of us in this world can survive without water.
Early in her career, Brockovich was on her own, testing, researching, exposing. Sound familiar? Meet Flint's Dr. Hanna-Attisha.
I got motivated to work on this because when pediatricians hear about lead anywhere, we freak out.
Word was traveling through Flint after the switch was made that the water was dirty, smelly, but few feared something like lead. Dr. Mona, on her own, like Brockovich, started doing testing, and what she discovered was shocking.
We quickly ran our numbers and we saw an elevation in the percentage of lead poisoning.
Like Brockovich, Dr. Mona had the numbers and the facts, but her work early on was dismissed by those hired and elected to protect us.
I was attacked, and I was called an unfortunate researcher, that I was causing near hysteria.
Today, many credit Dr. Mona's early research and her persistence for helping to expose the real problem. It's probably not surprising that Brockovich and Dr. Mona have connected. Together, they are now raising awareness about what is happening here in Flint.
As a doctor and a human, I mean, she saw the need and she just did the right thing.
As for those in Flint, this is what Brockovich says they should be doing right now.
Stay very vigilant about what's happening with the water, observe any color changes, any smell changes, being not afraid to report it, not afraid to ask questions, staying in touch with their doctors about their health or their children's health.
Brockovich also encouraging everyone to keep a diary or a log of events, receipts. Also take photos, document what is happening every day. Be vigilant. Progress is being made here in Flint. I've seen it myself. But the damage already done will affect people here for years to come. And Brockovich tells me she's still working out the details of her planned trip here to Flint. She'd like to host a town hall meeting. She not only wants to see what's happening here in the city, she wants to hear from those affected. Reporting tonight from Flint, Hank Winchester. Help me, Hank. Back to you.
Thank goodness for Brockovich and Dr. Mona.
And you just said the same thing I did. It makes me want to watch the movie again. She's such a great story.
It's a great movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here's